Well, friends, welcome back to another episode of Finance with Franks. I'm your host, Michael Franks, joined again by one of my favorite guests, Paul Troutman.
Ooh, thanks for having me back on the show.
No problem,
Michael.
Paul. You're welcome, Paul. How have you been?
I've been good. I went to the gym today, twice today I went.
Really? Twice?
Yeah.
I'm trying to go like once every 3 days, Paul.
Yeah. No, I went and I did basically what they said was what the gym staff had said was the quickest, hardest, craziest workout that anyone has ever done.
Wow. What does this workout consist of, Paul?
So I did 15 jumping jacks. Okay. I did 2 cartwheels. That wasn't part of it. That was just I wanted to see if I could.
Then you did?
No. Tried. I did try.
Well, you tried.
Then I did what they told me was probably the fastest bench press of all time. I did about 45 in about a minute.
What was the weight you were using?
I don't know. I just did what the gym did.
The gym?
Yeah, I don't ever put weight on myself. I usually just do whatever the gym leaves as the default. Then I went home. Okay, I made myself a bowl of milkshake, protein also in there. Drank that right down, and then went back to the gym for a second time.
Second round, round 2.
I forgot my wallet.
So you got your wallet, and then you worked out.
No, just went for my wallet.
Oh,
Well, if I put that there?
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, go ahead.
Is that bothering you? I can take it.
No. It's fine, Paul. No. Leave. I insist. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Come on. Well, I'm very happy for you, Paul. You're bulking up. You're gonna be swelling right out of that suit.
Yeah, I've gained 35 pounds, Michael.
That's great, Paul.
How about you? How was your day?
Well, so far it's been a bit of a whirlwind.
Really?
Yeah.
Please, what happened?
Well, I woke up about 4:30. I did my my hour-long jog. I'm training for that 5K.
Yes.
And then I took my dog, my little schnauzer, little Miss Laura Lee Hoffett. I took her on a walk.
Cutest little dog that I've ever seen.
Oh, I'm sure she'd love to hear that, Paul. And then I made some coffee for my beautiful wife, Carolyn, and myself. Carolyn, if you're watching, I love you, sweetheart.
I love you too, Carolyn.
And then I took the boys to school. I dropped them both off and sent them on their merry way. And I had just enough time to get some donuts and some coffee for my wonderful crew here.
Can we give it up for the crew, guys?
Yeah. Yes, yeah. Paul. Let's give it up for the crew.
Yes.
Here's an idea. Let's have the crew give it up for us. Come on now. Enough about us. Let's get on to the finance, shall we? Can we get some more coffee for Paul?
I don't want any more.
He drank his whole cup.
I don't want any more coffee. You can keep it. No, don't bring me the... Who is that?
Julio.
Does he speak English?
Yes.
No coffee!
No more coffee.
No coffee, Julio!
Well, there's nothing new in the finance world. Kinko's is up, and Daxton Devices is looking to make a comeback. You ever been speedboating, Paul?
I'm afraid of the ocean. How you said you brought up the boys? How old are the boys?
Oh, Michael Jr. and Tyson. Michael Jr. is about 10 and a half. He's looking forward to his 11th, and Tyson is 9.
Okay. No, I asked that last week when I was on. They're same age as last.
They didn't have a birthday between this week and last week. Well, you had something you wanted to share with us, Paul.
Yes, it's actually the reason that I've been on the show. I wanted to come on and tell you all about my new book that I've been writing.
You want to bring it out?
Please be the guest. Here, I'll do a little drum roll for you.
Just keep it going until I... Bum, ba bum.
Your hand covered the title.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
Okay. You're doing it wrong, and you good?
I have a hair on my tongue, Paul. I'm sorry. Continue, Paul.
Okay. So the book has it's got 10 chapters in total, and it is probably my most personal book that I've ever written. I can wait to.
No, it's.
I'd really rather wait.
I'm just gonna swallow it. You continue, all right?
So it's got such stories about the time that I had a brush with Buddhism. Just give me the book. So you're doing it wrong, and 9 other things that I wish my dad had told me. We were never, huh?
I'm sorry, Paul. Yeah, it's all over me.
And you know it's been featured on Finance with Frank's, so you know that is it's got the Frank's seal of approval.
Paul,
yes.
When did you put that on the book?
Put what on the book?
The featured on Finance with Frank's.
Oh, when I was printing it.
You can't do that, Paul. We've got licensing. There's rights. There's producer.
Yeah, but you know it's on the show.
It's just you're just supposed to ask before it's on the show.
Yeah, but it's on the. This is the show.
It's not up to me, Paul. It's I think I've.
You don't want me to. I can change it.
No. I
can change it.
No, it's fine. It's just for future reference, you're just supposed to ask.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, got it. When is it in stores, Paul?
I don't know. They haven't told me yet.
But you do have it printed.
That one.
You only printed one?
Yeah, well, it's tough to print one when you're doing it all yourself. You know, you kind of have to wait and see what the demand is going to be before you print out a bunch of copies. I don't want to fill my mother's garage with all of those. You know, I already have so many other of my things in her garage.
Paul, that might just be the most backwards way of doing something I may have ever heard. I can't.
But do you not get what I'm saying, though? I can't fill her garage with those books.
Yes,
I've already got so many of my other things in her garage.
Yes, Paul, I understand.
I can't fill her garage with those things.
I can't wait to read it, Paul. I'm going to crack into it tonight. Hopefully this one doesn't have as many spelling errors.
Well, don't read it all tonight. Don't sit down and read it all.
Why not?
Because you got to space out the knowledge of what my dad should have told me. You got to let it saturate and absorb the knowledge. I would spread it out.
Can't wait to read it tonight, Paul. A friendly reminder that Finance with Franks is sponsored by Marlowe's Feed and Grain, the only place to feed your grains. And Mr. Marlowe wanted me to mention that if you acknowledge his existence, you'll get 10% off all stock. Thank you, Mr. Marlowe. I acknowledge your existence.
Yes, Mr. Marlowe, you're around, and you are alive.
Paul, right now? The Snickers bar, right? We're live.
Yeah, but you had those in the vending machine in the lobby.
Yes, we do for the cast and the crew, and anybody, but not when we're live here.
Yeah, but you have coffee for me on the show. But why can't I can have coffee, but I can't have this?
Not when we're trying to talk and your mouth is full, Paul.
You were talking about Mr. Milo.
Mr. Milo?
The feed guy.
Feed and grain for cows and livestock.
Yeah, Mr. Milo.
Mr. Marlowe.
Mr. Marlowe.
Can you, please, is it really bothering you? It is.
Do you want to? Okay.
It's just, we're
right.
live right now.
Calm down.
It's fine.
I'm done.
You can see that. You can see that all over your face.
Did I get on my face?
Put your wallet on my table. Eat your Snickers during my show.
You don't got to make that thing
Riveting.
big of a deal with it, okay? I had a Snickers. It's one Snickers. It's a candy bar.
Live on my show.
I'm putting the wallet up.
Thank you.
I'm putting the wallet up.
Thank you.
Putting it up.
Sorry, I didn't think he would be joining us. He's away now. He's gone. Let's get back to gabbing. Me and you, my favorite guest. If you tuned into last week's episode, you might remember that Paul challenged me to a wager.
I challenge you to a wager.
Which I eagerly accepted. I eagerly accept. And if you tuned into last week's episode, you might remember we're both master businessmen.
Michael, send me this pen.
All right, Paul. Paul Troutman, write your name.
I don't have a pen.
Oh, I have one.
You were...
All right, your turn. Paul, how about you sell me this Garfield mug?
Do you want something to drink?
No, I'm quite fine, actually.
What are your feelings on lasagna?
If you've forgotten the wager, I'll go back over it. The rules are simple. We trade assets for a week, and if you can't double their value, you lose. My assets include my 3,000 square foot home, valued at $550,000, my 2,000 square foot beach house, valued at $400,000, my personally restored 1970 Mustang, worth $30,000, my stock investments, which add up to about $140,000, and $70,000 in the bank.
My assets are my 500 square foot apartment, which I pay rent for, so I don't know if that counts.
We'll count it.
My 1984 Crown Victoria, which my uncle estimated was about $1,200 when he sold it to me, and $493 in my bank account.
Paul, I know sometimes we both get competitive. I have more money than you! But let's leave ego out of it today. It's just a friendly bet between friends.
I agree. Yeah, Michael, yeah.
Shall I go first?
Yeah, if you want to. Sure.
Okay. Paul, I think you'll be pleased with the results. I did sell your Crown Victoria. I took the money from that and I invested it in a startup. The startup is doing quite well now, so I turned that money into $15,000. And I didn't even pull out all of your shares in the company, which I wouldn't recommend because it's going to be huge. I'm sorry it couldn't be new, but I bought you a 3-year-old Mercedes and I talked your landlord into giving you a larger apartment for less money a month. And through a little negotiation, I secured you rights to 2 John Griezmann New York Times best-selling novels.
Wow, that was really good. You did a good job. Really good. You blew it out of the water.
Thank you, Paul.
I don't feel like I did as good as you.
Nonsense, Paul. You're the finance master. You quite literally wrote the book.
Yeah, but you know...
Paul, remember?
So I invested all of the money in your account into a business that was kind of going through a bit of a rough patch. But I was sure they were going to skyrocket because the CEO said that it would. But then he kept asking for more and more money. So I kept investing more and more. I sold your car. I started noticing that their stocks were getting diluted, like they were diluting them down, and I got nervous. So I pulled it all out, and what ended up being left was around $2,000. And I knew I couldn't go back with just that amount of money, so I went and I bought a lottery tickets, and then I lost it all. I'm
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't. I did go out and got you that. That's a Chili's gift card. That's good for 20. It's good for 20 at Chili's. I know you like that place. Just put it there for you. It's your show now.